Perfect, Elena. And as they say, we are in business. Thank you. I will. Goodbye.
Well, your reputation is certainly well-deserved.
Oh, what reputation is that?
Well, every business journal I've ever read has characterized you as a shark.
Well, I get things done.
What would I do without you?
Somehow, Erica, I think you would have managed.
Oh, no, really. I mean, if you hadn't been at my home when Elena called at first, the whole deal could have fallen through. You really handled Elena beautifully.
Well, Elena responds to charm.
Do you always know what makes a woman respond?
Some women aren't that easy to read.
Man, I don't even remember. And here you are. You're my savior.
Erica, would you call me any time that you need help? Would you do that?
I hope I'm interrupting something.
Darling, oh, what a surprise. I missed you. I'm so glad you are here.
I never would have had the courage to testify against Adam if Gloria weren't doing it, too.
Gloria? What can she say about Adam?
Well, I mean, we could fill City Hall with people ready, willing, and able to bash Adam.
Why Gloria? Why now?
Because her and Dixie are tight. I mean, why not?
But if she's going to take the stand against Adam, it must be pretty serious. And why did she tell you before she told me?
If you get hungry, here.
Thanks. It's a good idea, huh? I'll get the door.
You know, I make a pretty good tuna salad.
Oh, Jack, I'm glad you're here.
I got her as soon as I could. How was she?
No, good.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Fine. Everything is fine. Stop worrying.
Listen, we all love you, and if there's anything I can do, I want to do it.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saves a wretch
For sinus sufferers, the makers of full prescription strength Actifed introduce new Actifed Sinus, daytime, nighttime. The only sinus relief system that makes it simple to treat sinus pain right, day and night. The daytime formula breaks up sinus congestion so you can breathe without making you drowsy. The nighttime formula is maximum strength so you can rest.
Your sinus is better?
Oh, yeah.
New Actifed Sinus, daytime, nighttime. Treat sinus pain right, day and night.
Everybody needs some.
$12 for every mile over the limit.
Everybody.
That's $300.
You can add fast, too.
When you need money fast,
Hello, Joan?
only Western Union can get it to 16,000 locations in minutes. Nobody else even comes close.
French 101.
Something in my heart just told me.
And biology 903.
Western Union, the fastest way to send money. And to send money by credit card from home. Call us at 1-800-CALL-CASH.
Frothy. Creamy. Cappuccino. That extraordinary coffee with its cap of rich froth and tantalizing aroma. The Capuchin monks may have created this small miracle, but it took Maxwell House to make it so deliciously simple. Maxwell House Cappuccino. All it takes to make great cappuccino today.
What's bright red, feather light, and comes with an extra long cord? Guess again, it's the Dirt Devil hand vac. That powerful revolving brush cleans it all, from pet hair and dirt to stairs, cars, and little messes. So get the Dirt Devil hand vac and lighten up.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray. Now hypoallergenic. Clinically proven safe and gentle. Stay fresh and dry every day. FDS. Make it your second deodorant.
I apologize. I don't normally stare at strangers.
So I should be the one to apologize. I stared first.
Did you know my mother?
No, not really. I knew she was a remarkable lady. A friend of mine had told me a lot about her and you.
And you just decided to come to the funeral?
I know it must seem odd.
Not quite sure. Do I know this friend?
Edmund Gray.
Edmund. Then you're not from the West Coast?
No.
I'm still confused. Did Edmund tell you to come?
I work with Edmund.
Well, that still doesn't answer my question.
I know this must... I don't want to burst in today on you.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I just buried my mother. And it hasn't exactly put me in the frame of mind to play guessing games. So for the last time, if Edmund didn't send you, then why are you here?
Because back in Pine Valley before all this, before you made your life here, I knew you.
Dad, I should have stayed on the bridge with you.
What? I'm sorry. Hey, Dixie, it's Jack. Look at me, will you, please? Look, I want to help you, but you have to tell me what you need, okay?
Jack, did I do something wrong? Is Judge mad at me?
No, of course not.
Adam knows.
No. Adam doesn't know a thing.
He will.
Dixie, there's nothing for Adam to know. I mean, everything's just fine.
See, Dixie, we both say the same thing.
She's there. On the bridge.
Who's there, honey?
Dad. I went there to be with him.
Look, honey, you're home. Now, I'm here, Gloria's here, Brian's here. And we all want to help you. You're safe here. Nothing's going to happen to you here. It's just all the pressure that you've been under. Now, if you would just talk to us, I guarantee you that you would feel better.
Gone. Nothing matters.
Can we do? You have got to keep her together. Do you hear me?
I don't know if I
You
can.
have to, Brian. She needs you right now. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to call Ruth, and I want you to call...
Why? What good will
Maybe
that...
they can get through to her. I'll call Dr. Tola, because let me tell you something. This girl needs professional help, and I mean she needs it right now.
Didn't you ever have a situation where you thought that you had told somebody something, only you didn't? I mean, like, you thought you did, you meant to, because that's something that you normally would do, only it slipped your mind? You see, Gloria probably thinks she already told you.
Well, she did tell me that she had something she had to say to me.
You see? I mean, let's face it, Uncle Stuart. Adam makes Godzilla look like a house pet. I mean, Gloria didn't want to cross him. Nobody wants to cross him, but we know that if we don't, Junior's going to be the one taking all the heat.
Oh, yeah. That's just like Gloria. To put Junior and Dixie ahead of herself.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty hard for her, knowing that she has to go one-on-one against your brother. And, well, she knew it would be really hard on you, too.
Oh, me? Yeah, she is the best. She always worries about other people. I'm so proud of her.
Good. That's good. Great. Because she's going to need a lot of fiancé-type love and support from you, especially now.
I'll give her even more than she needs.
Well, I hope you have a little left over for your soon-to-be disowned niece.
Always.
Thank you, Uncle Stuart. Listen, I'm sorry, but I have to go. Business. And you know Charlie, he can't seem to open a file cabinet without me. Okay.
So, what brings you to the cosmetics jungle, Dimitri?
Well, my white knight has just saved the Laszlo deal. I mean, Elena was Jell-O in his hands.
Great. What's good for Erica and enchantment is good for me.
I'm sure.
You know, your advice was right on the money, Dimitri.
Now, what advice was that, Charlie?
About being there for Erica, about being loving and patient during this, what would you call it, her transition period? Things are going smoothly on all fronts.
Well, things might not continue to go smoothly unless we finish up the details on these contracts.
You know, when I see Charlie, I forget everything else.
Erica, this is a crucial deal to Enchantment. Now, I will gladly give you my undivided attention if you want it.
Well, I definitely want it.
Well, then, if you don't mind.
Oh, am I in the way?
Yeah, we need to concentrate.
Well, I give you a hand, but I think I might distract a certain gorgeous individual. So I'll just hang out till lunch.
Do you have to hang out here?
Well, I was much better with Charlie nearby, really.
Lunch at the chateau when you're done?
You're an angel.
I know. Just pretend I'm invisible. Have a seat.
This is a beautiful room.
Thank you. It was my mother's favorite.
I can see why.
You're nervous.
A little. Why, does it show?
Well, you just had the same look outside. Almost as if you'd seen a ghost.
I have, in a way.
Oh, I thought I heard you come in.
Fine, Rosalie. Excuse me, allow me to... I'm sorry, I didn't even catch your name.
It's Brooke. Brooke English?
Mrs. Butterworth, you're the slowest person I ever met.
Well, Timothy, maybe that's because my original syrup is so deliciously thick and rich. It takes more time to pour than maple syrup. see?
Please hurry, Mrs. Butterworth. I can't wait.
What did I tell you? My thick and rich syrup does take a little more time, doesn't it?
Sure does, Mrs. Butterworth, but you're really worth it.
And don't forget my light syrup.
I didn't think Payless catered to working women, but they've started carrying those soft and flex shoes. Wow, it's like wearing your gym shoes to work. I mean, they look like regular pumps and flats, but they just feel so much better. I guess Payless figures if you're going to climb the corporate ladder, you might as well be comfortable.
Right now at Payless, soft flexibles are on sale starting at just $9.99. 2 for $17.99. For fashion shoes that feel so much better. Who'd have guessed? Payless.
For cleaning, shining, and disinfecting, nothing outperforms us in the bathroom. Dow Bathroom Cleaner, starring Scrubbing Bubbles. We work hard, so you don't have to.
When I get a yeast infection, I want an effective cure at a reasonable price. So I switched from Gynolotrimine to Mysolex 7 because Mysolex has the same full prescription strength medicine, and it costs a lot less. So now my choice, my cure, is Mysolex.
There's never been a tissue like new Ultra Soft Puffs.
It's amazing. This is like a powder puff.
I have just discovered something that is really great.
4 out of 5 people prefer the softness of new puffs over the leading regular tissue.
This is softer tissue.
Here, it's really, really soft. Oh, that is soft.
Soft enough to make you switch?
Once you use Puffs, you'll never go back to anything else. The old brand is history.
I am definitely switching to Puffs.
Switch to new Ultra Soft Puffs. So soft, they're like first aid for your sore nose.
Nobody takes my Puffs.
Brooke English. Yes.
Oh, I am Rosalia Sanchez. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss English.
Rosalie, would you do me a favor? Would you bring us some...
Hot coffee and pastry.
Don't do that.
Of course.
I'm afraid one of her favorite domestic hobbies is reading my mind.
Did you recognize my name?
It's familiar.
From before?
I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I might have heard it while I was in Pine Valley. I'm sorry if that disappoints you.
I don't know what I expect, really.
Welcome to my life. Excuse me.
Stuff comes back to him in fragments. Distorted images like dreams, only he's not asleep. Headaches. Bad headaches.
Are you okay?
Fine. Nothing that a couple of aspirin wouldn't fix.
Listen, I don't want to upset you any more than you already are.
You know, there was a time when I would have given anything to talk to someone like you. Someone with all the answers. Now I'm not so sure. Seems to me that my future is a big price to pay for my past. So you cared enough to come all this way, and my mother has always said that fear is never a very good reason to hide from the truth. So by all means, Miss English, why don't you tell me who I am?
I don't know quite how to start.
Start at the beginning. How was I raised? Was there a family? How long did I spend in Pine Valley?
You lived there from the time that you were a little boy. You were abandoned.
In a park.
Yes, in a state park.
It's one of the only things that I do remember. Being abandoned by someone in a park with an injured leg. So apparently, my kidnappers, whoever they were, made it all the way across country before they gave up and dumped me.
You were found by a man named Jeff Martin, and later his family adopted you.
The Martins.
Your father's name is Joe, and your mother is Ruth.
Joseph Martin. Martin Joseph.
I'm surprised that you didn't meet them in the hospital. Your father is chief of staff, and your mother is the head nurse there.
No, I heard them being paged. I'm afraid I never made the connection.
Well, they were a wonderful family. They loved you very much.
You know, I used the name Martin when I showed up at this vineyard. Martin Joseph. My mother was convinced that the reason I did so was because I remembered on some level that my father's name was Joseph Orsini.
You and Joe, you made a wonderful team through the years.
Were there brothers? Sisters?
Yes, there were 4 children altogether. There was your older brother, Jeff. He's a doctor. There was an older sister, Tara. She lives in Japan with her husband. There was a younger brother, Joey. He's studying to be
A doctor. Am I an MD by any chance?
No. You had a terrific home. You had a grandmother, Kate. She was Joe's mother. And she was your biggest fan. She used to say that you had a smile that melted her heart. You could get away with murder with her.
Sorry, I don't have any faces to put with these names.
Kate passed away a few years ago, but she's still very much a part of the Martin family.
She knew. She said I would be okay just before I'm sorry. My mother, Nola. She must have met these people. So, please, go on. Tell me, what happened to me after I fell into this Norman Rockwell painting?
You grew up. I mean, you know, you had your share of troubles. They were never anything serious, but you kept the Martins on your toes.
You're a bit of a diplomat, Miss English.
Well, underneath all that wheeling and dealing, you were a charming, lovable kid. And everybody adored you.
I never changed.
What do you mean?
Nola always said I was like that from the time I was a very small child. Apparently I could talk myself out of all sorts of trouble. You know, for the longest time, I've been scared to death of the truth. You have no idea how good this feels. You see, my mother always knew that I was an Orsini, and I wanted to believe her. I did, but for the longest time, there have been so many questions.
I haven't meant to add to your confusion.
Oh, no, you haven't. Far from it. You put things together for me. I should thank you. You see, I responded to Pine Valley the way I did because I was dumped there as a child, and I was lucky enough to run into the Martins, but I'm sure that deep down I knew that sometime I would have to come home, here to California. And now I'm positive. My mother was right. I am her son. I am Ted Orsini.
Oh, darling, we're almost finished here.
Erica, we haven't even started reviewing the domestic potential.
Wow. Remind you of anything?
It's the perfume.
Yeah. But what does it evoke? The couple, the setting, moon on the water?
Our first shoot.
Then even better, our private unwrap party after the shoot.
Sand was everywhere.
Warm, smooth, the water lapping on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
We were in the middle of a business meeting here.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is all my fault for letting Charlie stay.
Letting?
Well, I'm a very selfish woman, and you know that. I just really want the man I love to be near me all the time. And I do mean all the time.
The Nature Valley Granola Bar. Once you come to know this wonderfully wholesome taste, you realize a Nature Valley Granola Bar could be the candy bar nature intended.
Did you know your mouthwash may contain over 26% alcohol? Until now, what was your choice? Now there's new Clear Choice, the alcohol-free mouthwash. Nothing keeps your breath fresher. New Clear Choice mouthwash. Fresh breath zing without the alcohol sting.
When it comes to choosing a pain reliever, the makers of Tylenol believe the more information you have, the better. That's why it's important to know ibuprofen is different than Tylenol. Doctors know ibuprofen can sometimes irritate your stomach. In fact, most ulcer patients shouldn't use it. but they can take Tylenol. Hospitals use Tylenol 4 times more than ibuprofen. For effective relief that's gentler to your stomach, trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
One taste of the Ocean Spray cranberry and people will say just about anything.
Up into the hickaboo hoodoo now. Up into the hickaboo. Up into the hickaboo hoodoo now.
Sweet tart. Sweet tart.
Wow.
Sweet tart.
The sweet tart taste of Ocean Spray cranberries. It's amazing what a little cran can do.
Up into the hickaboo hoodoo now. Up into the hickaboo.
And now you can enjoy a little cran from a can. Ocean Spray to go.
Wouldn't you give anything for hair that's shiny and healthy? Blow drying gave me split ends. But Pantene Pro V shampoo and treatment conditioner helped change all that. Pro V contains provitamins which go deep into your hair, giving it extra treatment all the way to the tips. And look, it's so healthy, it shines.
Pantene Pro V shampoo and treatment conditioner for hair so healthy it shines. And introducing the Pantene Pro V styling line.
On One Life to Live, Cord was presumed dead.
I'm finally home.
Now he's back to reclaim his life.
Do you know where Tina is?
Tina is in Atlantic City.
And no one will be more surprised than his wife.
Will you marry me?
When he hears about Tina and Kane, all hell's gonna break loose.
Now he has to find her.
I am the happiest woman in the world.
I'm looking for Tina Roberts. I want you to forget that you even ever had a past.
Will there be a Tina and Cord reunion? One Life to Live.
What is my timing stink or what? Haley,
Just in the nick of time, I am dying of white-collar boredom.
you didn't look very bored to me. Well, I've been holding him hostage. Poor Charlie. He's been hostage here on my account. We're going over contract.
Poor Charlie.
Come on, we'll go to the commissary and get some coffee.
How can a girl refuse an offer like that?
Great. You know where to find me.
Yes.
Finally.
We haven't been fair to you.
Well, you're the one engaged to the man.
Oh, and how did I get so lucky?
You call that luck?
Well, what would you call it?
Risky, premature, potentially disastrous.
Well, you hardly even know Charlie.
It's none of my business. I don't see the fit.
Well, he's devoted to me.
Is that a reason to marry him?
Dimitri, you are a very sophisticated man. Surely you can sense the very special chemistry that Charlie and I have.
No, and I don't think that you can either.
Well, then, of course, you have no way to sense anything that I feel.
But I do, Erica. I don't want you settling for less.
I'm not settling.
Erica, you are a beautiful, dynamic woman. Now, why run to marry a kid? Wait for a man, Erica. A man that excites you as much as you excite him. Someone that realizes that you are number one, that's passionate about you, that understands you, that would die for you.
No such man exists. I don't even think that kind of love exists.
It did for you. Erica, can't you remember that?
There was a time.
Yes, when you felt secure and safe in the arms of a man that loved you.
Oh, yes. But then Jack turned into a toad.
Jack? Montgomery?
He betrayed me. Now, see, Charlie would never do anything like that. Charlie would never hurt me in any way. Charlie is a very loyal lover.
A lapdog.
I beg your pardon?
Do you really think that Charlie's going to make you happy for the rest of your life?
You know what I think? I think it's very sweet that you care. And I feel as if I've known you for a lot longer than just a brief few weeks.
You have.
I wish I could remember. You're a very dear friend. I would love to share something with you. Will you please come with me?
Where are we going?
Oh, well, you'll see.
You have no idea how ironic this is. Finding out about this on today of all days. You know, my mother would have loved this. She really would have. Is there something wrong?
I don't know what to say.
Congratulations, Mr. Orsini would do fine. Thank you very much. What is it? Is there something else?
There are a lot of years to fill in. Maybe you should sit down.
The most dreaded sentence in the English language. You know, Miss English, I can't force you to tell the truth, but under the circumstances, I would appreciate it.
I don't know how to put this.
Put it any way you want to.
You're not that little boy from California. I'm sorry. Mila Orsini isn't your mother.
Introducing new pull-ups training pants. They're as different as girls and boys. Look, these new boy pull-ups put customized leakage protection right where boys need it. And new girl pull-ups are customized too. It's a whole new kind of pull-up with customized leakage protection for a whole new kind of big kid confidence.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
Two of your favorites, M&M's and peanut butter, are together at last. M&M's peanut butter chocolate candies. The best thing to happen to peanut butter since jelly.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Nighttime. For relief without alcohol. Hit the box, not the bottle.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Tomorrow, Life After Breast Cancer with author Betty Rollins.
Also designer Giorgio Armani, Richard Gere and Jodie Foster.
On Good Morning America tomorrow.
We're absolutely delighted. We are in rapture. We are beside ourselves. People have so fallen in love with the softness of Angel Soft. It's become the fastest growing bath tissue in the last decade. It is indeed a happy day in Angel Soft land.
Peter Derns has a temp.
Quite a temp.
Don't you find that you respond to someone who cares desperately about something? Anything?
There's something behind those eyes.
The only thing I care about is serving my boss in the best, most efficient way possible.
Now it's time to wake up and smell the coffee. The temp.
Good morning.
Rated R. Starts Friday, February 12th at theaters everywhere.
Are you a prime target for robbery? Find out the chilling facts tonight at 5. At 6 o'clock, take a robbery test. And then tonight at 11, find out if you have what it takes to help police solve a robbery case. It's all tonight on Tampa Bay's 10 News.
How can you be so sure?
Ted Orsini was abducted about the same time that you were left in that park. But it wasn't a kidnapper who left you there. It was your biological father, Ray Gardner.
What are you saying? That my own father abandoned me?
I'm sorry. Ray was no good. He never loved you, and he never loved your mother.
My mother? Let's assume what you're saying is true. Where was she when this person was dumping me out like yesterday's trash?
Ray was very cruel. He was an abusive man, and your mother was totally under his control. She was afraid of him. A lot of people were.
Does she have a name?
Opal. Ray lied to her. He told her that you'd run away. But when she found out the truth, eventually, she went to Pine Valley to find you.
She didn't do a very good job. I'm sure I spent more time looking for my wallet.
Opal tried to be the best mother that she possibly could. I mean, she had a lot of hard knocks, but she fought back because of you.
Where is she now?
She's in Pine Valley. She's happily remarried. She has a new life.
You were friends.
And she loves you. And it wasn't her fault that you were taken away from her. And she fought like hell to get you back.
So, how did I go from being the Prince of Pine Valley to Martin Joseph, immigrant farm worker, heir to the Orsini vineyard? Oh, come on, Miss English. I'm sure the last chapter's a real killer.
There was another man. A man who hated you. This was about 2 years ago. It was in the fall of 1990. His name was Billy Clyde Tuggle. You were with him on a bridge, the Lockport Bridge. You had a fight. There was an explosion, and both of you fell into the river. And we all thought that you had died.
My name is Tad. Tad Martin.
Because of it, she's escaped into another world. She's having delusions about her dead husband.
No. There's a guy who looks a lot like Tad, and she saw him. And
Brian, come on. She is barely rational.
She is in no condition to take care of herself, let alone a child.
Anna, let me ask you, if I were to put you on the stand today and have you testify, would that be your professional opinion?
I'm afraid so.
That's great. I mean, who are you? You don't even know her.
That's just about enough. Listen, Anna, I want to thank you for coming.
Yeah, you've been a big help. Thanks.
Look, I'm sorry. I like Dixie very much.
I'll walk out.
Now, you just cool that hot head, young man.
There you go, Anna. Listen, I'll be in touch.
All right. And, Jack, she shouldn't be left alone. And she should start seeing me on a daily basis.
Yes, I'll call your office and I'll make those arrangements. Thanks again.
Maybe we could postpone the hearing.
No, I'm afraid Chandler would never go for that. Oh, I'm telling you, this is just exactly what I was afraid was going to happen.
Just Dixie a chance to pull it together.
Yeah,
okay?
we all have our days.
Days, Opal? Did you not hear what the doctor said?
Jack, look. Opal and I have both lost a child. You can't understand what that does to a mother.
That's right. I mean, when Ted died, any shrink worth their salt would have put me in a rubber room.
The point is that we did recover in time, and Dixie will, too.
Look, I understand your point, Ruth, but this is a totally different situation.
Listen, a child is losing a child.
You know, we had a fighting chance against Chandler.
What do you mean? We still do.
Yeah, I just want you to get cracking now and figure out a way to get that little boy back here.
I want to do that more than anything else in the world, Opal.
Look, we all know you're doing the best you can, Jackson. Well, I better get back to little Peter. You call me if she needs anything, okay,
Oh,
Lucy?
of course I will. Of course I will.
And you, just don't lose hope. And don't lose your temper.
Trying.
My money's on you, Jackson.
I'm a pretty sore loser, too, okay?
I don't want to go over this again. I told Uncle Stuart that I was going to testify against Adam. Forget it. This is a stupid idea. I should never have come here.
Please don't shut
Please, Charlie, okay? You don't need my emotional fluff. You've got your fiancé to deal with.
Let's not start that again, okay? Erica was just being...
Darling, I have this irresistible urge to make this earth-shattering announcement. I mean, now that I'm back to myself, I really want to go ahead with my life. So I would like us to announce our wedding date right here, right now.
After 25 games, my daughter can give her soccer shirt a real workout. And her uniform could have faded beyond recognition after all those washings. But it hasn't, because I'm using Tide. Tide has Color Guard, so it tackles most tough stains and helps prevent the colors from fading. So if she doesn't grow too much, this uniform might even last another season.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Christopher Ryan of Burlington, Vermont, won't taste our medicine, and neither will Jenny Perkins of Vail, Colorado. Nor will children all across America. And we couldn't be happier. Thanks to new Children's Tylenol suspension, we surround our medicine with rich cherry flavor. Not like other children's fever medicine, made a whole new way. Your child won't taste the medicine. New suspension, only from Tylenol. Finally, medicine that doesn't taste like medicine.
We took whole roasted almonds, covered them in pure milk chocolate, and a thin candy shell to get...
Ta-da! New M&M almond chocolate candy.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand. Sorry, fellas, I'm new here.
1 gram of fat, or 1 gram of fat. That's all the fat and little luscious chicken Mirabella. Just one of Weight Watchers' new Smart Ones. The only line of entrees with 1 gram of fat. 1 gram of fat, one smart choice.
An all-new night of stars and surprises on TGIF. First guest star Tracy Spencer sings Family Matters. Then it's stardom at last for JT and Cody.
JT's World Big Time Excellent.
An all-new Step by Step. Then Baby becomes a TV star.
I'm a player. Gotta love me.
Dinosaurs. And Ricky Springs a birthday surprise. Camp Wilder. A night of stars and surprises, TGIF.
Look, let me know when you want to review the last little projections.
Well, you can go now. Please don't go. I mean, Charlie hasn't even thrown out a date.
We'll discuss it later.
No. Wedding, you have so many plans to make. What with the actual wedding, the reception, and, of course, the 5-star honeymoon. You could be here for days. Have a nice eternity. I'm out of here.
Haley, wait a minute.
I'll be going to.
No, please don't go. Why don't we 3 go out and celebrate?
Another time.
Well, then promise. I would love to get to know you better.
You have given me a lot to think about today, Erica.
You won't worry anymore about business.
A wedding gift. I want to get one that reflects exactly the kind of relationship you two share.
How about a blender?
I'll keep the bride very much in mind. Good day.
Victory is mine.
Yeah. You know, I can murder you for blindsiding me.
Oh, I told you it was going to knock your socks off.
This charade is over, okay? Finished.
Charlie, didn't you see the look on Dimitri's face?
Yeah, well, I stop at marriage, okay? Got it?
Oh, it's not going to get that far.
Can I get that in writing?
Listen to me. Dimitri's a tortured soul now. He's my tortured soul. And he left here, hell-bent on creating a war to reclaim my love.
How did I get into this?
After all this time, you finally come back to me. It's a miracle. You're the best son in the world.
Ma, what am I going to do? I don't want to have anything to do with Pine Valley. This is my home. This is where I found a family. You gotta help me, Mom. You always taught me to have faith in myself. You made me feel like I could take on the world. We did, didn't we, Mom? You and me. This Tad Martin. I don't want to know Tad Martin. Who is he? I'm scared. I'm really scared, Ma. You taught me all about being Ted Orsini. I don't know if I can give up being your son.
I'm sorry.
Why did you follow me?
I was worried. I know what it's like to walk on quicksand. And I just want you to know that nothing I said changes how much you loved your mother. I mean, nothing is going to take away what you shared with her. Nobody would want to do that. You should cherish what you had. And I know from what Edmund has told me that Nola did.
I don't care about doctors. I don't care about lawyers. Don't give up without a fight.
We just have to remind her of everything she has to fight for.
Dear? Is that you, honey?
Dick, you okay?
I thought I heard you crying.
Not here, Dick.
Johnny, I told you he's fine.
And he is.
So why don't you go back on upstairs and try to take a nap?
But I heard him.
You must have been dreaming. It's fine, though. I promise.
Come on, dear. Come on, let's go back upstairs, okay? Come on. Come on.
You know, that's just great. One thing that can bring her around, and she can't have it.
What if she could?
Oh, what? You mean like suddenly Adam's going to have a personality switch? Huh? He's not going to hand over her kid.
Look, I could come up with an excuse, Stuart, and I could take him out.
What? Then sneak him over here. Adam will run to his buddy, the Judge Gloria.
We have to do something. She cannot continue like this. At least let me try.
Go.
Hello, Stuart?
Gloria, where are you?
I'm at Dixie's. Is Adam there?
No, he had to go to Chicago on business.
When's he coming back?
Not till tomorrow.
Why, he won't be back until tomorrow.
Yeah, midday at the earliest. Winifred has a day off, and Haley's not here, so I'm watching after Adam Jr. How's Dixie?
She's not too good. Look, Brian and I were thinking maybe
If Dixie could have some time with Junior, you know, just for the night. She's really in bad shape, Stuart.
Sounds fine by me. You know, I'm on her side, but we got to make sure Adam doesn't find out.
he won't. You're the best.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Okay, Brian's on his way.
I hope it helps.
It will. It's got to.
Look, I'll call you later, okay? Me too.
You coming?
No. You pick up Junior. I have something I have to do here.
Two high-nutrition cereals.
Kellogg's Just Right, though.
So what makes one top the other?
Kellogg's Just Right has 100% of 12 vitamins and minerals. So do we. Kellogg's Just Right also has 4 hearty grains, sweet dates, crunchy almonds, juicy raisins.
Well, Total has none of those things.
So it's no surprise 4 out of 5 people prefer our taste.
I feel like just disappearing.
Thought you'd never ask.
Kellogg's Just Right. The taste makes it just better.
Because no woman has time for a yeast infection, there's Monistat. I don't know how to get around a yeast infection, but I do know how to get over it. Quick. Monistat 7. Nothing you can buy without a prescription cures faster. Maybe that's why more doctors recommend it. Now I can sail on to something more important. Someone figured out there are things I'd rather be thinking about. Monistat. Because no woman I know has time for a yeast infection.
I live with the times. I expect progress, performance. Now, I've discovered a moisturizer so advanced it absorbs instantly and hydrates all day. New Plenitude Hydro Renewal Continuous Moisturizing Cream from L'Oreal.
Hydro Renewal is so creamy light, it absorbs instantly. Then, hydrating beyond ordinary beauty fluids, it delivers 12 continuous hours of skin-smoothing moisture.
New Plenitude Hydro Renewal from L'Oreal to reduce the signs of aging.
Are your teeth flat? Does your dentist know that? Of course. That's why he uses special instruments to clean between teeth. Well, now there's a new instrument you can use at home. Introducing Crest Complete with one-of-a-kind ripple bristles. Like a dentist instrument, Crest Complete reaches between teeth, up to 37% farther than the leading flat bristle brush. So to help maintain a dentist clean at home, get new Crest Complete. Only Crest could make a brush this complete.
Monday, your biological mother and father want you back.
He won't go.
He struck a blow for children everywhere.
He's gonna go where I tell him.
They're not gonna lay a hand on you. And it made him a hero.
You may be the first to terminate your parents' relationship.
So now they'll have to pay attention.
Based on the true story of the boy who divorced his parents, Gregory K. Monday.
Hey, buddy! Oh, boy, did I miss you.
I miss you, too.
Got a surprise.
Yeah, how about a road trip over to your mom's?
Yeah, it's a good day for it, since your dad's away in Chicago.
Think you're up to sleep over in your old room?
All right!
All right. Here we go. Let's get your coat on. Come on. Down here.
Oh, man, your mom is going to be so happy when you walk through that door.
Hey, little dude, what's up? You going someplace?
Hello, yes, I'd like some information on flights to Chicago, please. I need to make a reservation. For one.
I normally don't open a vein in front of strangers.
I'm not really a stranger, am I?
Maybe you're right. Maybe up here somehow I know that that's the truth. In any case, thank you for what you said about my mother and about me.
It's the truth.
Well, apparently, Ted Orsini doesn't have all that much to do with the not-so-all-American Ted.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Come on. Other than good teeth, I doubt very seriously we have anything in common.
There are a lot of people back in Pine Valley that are ready to help you get to know Tad all over again.
Well, I'm not so sure that I'm ready for that.
Nola got her son back. I think your other family deserves the same. Trust me, there are a lot of good things waiting for you. And they need you because they've grieved for a long time.
You're a very nice person, Miss English. She would have called you choice.
Thank you. Thank you for listening. I know I dumped a lot of you on the worst day of your life.
Which one? Apparently I have more than my fair share.
Well, you did it again.
Did what?
You made me smile.
We were friends, weren't we?
Yes, we were friends.
Good friends.
Pretty close.
Wait. Do you know her?
Do I know who?
The girl. Dixie.
Name the toughest thing to clean in your bathroom.
That slippery slime on my tub. That grimy gunk on my shower wall. On my shower door, that stuff.
Introducing Comet Bath Spray, the new bath spray that cleans the toughest kinds of grime. Comet Bath Spray thoroughly cleans tough soap scum and hard water stains, even in bathtubs and on shower walls.
It even cleaned that nasty drip mark thing.
New Comet Bath Spray. Comet sprays the tough stuff away.
Some juice drinks are just 10% juice. Okay if you have a 10% kid. Some are only 50% juice. Fine for half a kid. But Juicy Juice is 100% juice for 100% kids. Like yours. Some juice drinks are just 10% juice, 90% something else. Some are less than 30% juice, 70% something else. But Juicy Juice is made with 100% real fruit juices. Doesn't leave room for anything else, does it?
I love this shirt, and I want to keep it looking like new. That's why I wouldn't risk washing it in anything but Woolite. See, even after 30 washes, it looks like this new one because Woolite won't damage the fibers. Trust Woolite to help keep your clothes looking like new.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray. Now hypoallergenic. Clinically proven safe and gentle. Stay fresh and dry.
Things again, and the people at the factory say that we can go into production almost immediately.
You're pleased.
I'm thrilled.
Then celebrate.